Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the stream. Hope you're all doing well. We are back at it with the May bonus stream. For those who don't know what the bonus stream is, it is a stream, the first stream of every month, except for this time it was the second stream of May because I was doing the bingo with Evan for the first stream of May. But we go back to a game that we have beaten on stream previously and go towards maximal completion. By a very narrow vote of 3 to 2 to 2 to 2. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe has been voting on. What we are doing today, this actually doesn't even count towards the in-game percentage meter, it's just something I want to do. We have all these challenges, as you can see. Some of them have platinum medals, some of them only have gold medals. And we're gonna try to get all golds. I don't think I'm getting all 5 of the remaining ones today, but we're gonna make progress towards that. This is in the extra mode. You may notice I have half health, although that's not the most relevant for this, because to do a platinum medal, you need all, to get platinum medal, you need to not take damage, but these are harder versions of the challenges. I have gotten all platinum in the normal mode. Time to do the extra mode. We're gonna start with the wing challenge, because I remember I actually grinded this one somewhat last time. You can see 3 attempts there that seem pretty close. My guess is it's 30k I need. I do need to remember how to play the game, though, because every copy ability has stuff I don't remember how to do. Okay. Wind up or down is target feather. Okay, so that's just a projectile. Probably not the most useful. The dash and Y is useful. And then there's down and Y. Up, down and Y for a dive. It's like dash Y, then up, down Y, and then you can also dive bomb, or just dive. There's a lot of different dive. And then you can also, like, hover flap. This is gonna take a little bit of remembering how to control the video game. Hopefully it comes back to me. Dive bomb! Gotcha. Yeah, I think I got that. I remember having issues where they expect you to, like... Yeah, this is already not getting platinum. Like... Yeah, that's already wrong. I forget what the... What do you want me to do? Shuttle loop. That's what I need to do. No, I guess that's not it. I don't fucking know, man. Actually, I think to do the loop, I need that enemy to be alive. Because it's... toss the enemy, and then loop. Okay, where's the fucking retry button? So my loop doesn't work. Oh, I dropped a bunch of frames already. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. But my loop is dependent on yeah. If you guys are wondering why I was doing those extra like jump inputs, it's because control stick up still counts. Oh my god. Dude, combat with wing is so bad! Do not know how to do combat with wing. Yeah, like when I'm going around in a circle, I am playing on joystick, so sometimes I will tap up by accident, and that does the same thing as jump when you're in midair. I missed one of those. Can't do that. So yeah, we need to get every single coin, we need to kill every single enemy, and we need to do the stage fast enough. Those attempts that I had on the high scores, we did the first 2 of those, but we were not fast enough. Every little bit of time you have left is worth more in a time bonus. I really cannot remember how to do shit, apparently. So yeah, if I say like, oh, I need a perfect run, like in my head, a perfect run is all coins. Oh, also don't take damage. Probably should specify that out also. I don't know what the fuck that was. Ow. Let's just try to remember how the stage operates. I know there's a thing down here. And I've already fucked this up royally. Yeah, that's just a hard one to get everything in. And we go up here. And then we've got, like, all of these enemies to kill. Which I did not really do any of. Oh my god! Okay, that was not any of what I needed to do there. Also, I definitely missed a bonus area, because there's 2 bonus areas, and I just did not get one of them. Oh, I know where it is. It's in this first room. Hey there, Mario. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. I don't know why sometimes it does, like, that diagonal dive, and sometimes it does the loop. But yeah, there's a bonus area down here I forgot about. And then let's just kind of remember... Okay. Dumb. And then I just want... quickly just to practice this room. I don't know if I need to hold right in that room or not. It's easier if you don't, but I guess slower. Ugh. That's what I mean by, like, just trying to change directions on the joystick and accidentally press up. I don't know why up is jump. Like, there is a jump button, why do you also need up? Well, that's the first time I've made it through there with any ounce of cleanliness. Still not great. And obviously that was not good. Yeah, this is not going to be fast enough to win any sort of award. We just gotta get better. I missed a coin. So that's unfortunate. Oh my god, so slow! That's a whiff. It's really weird doing that jump, because you really... Uh-oh. do just need to have the right, alignment. Ow. Okay, whatever. So that's getting through it. So you'll see these various bonuses come in. So there's that one you saw for all foes defeated. And then there's a bonus for how much time I have left. There's also one for all coins collected and no taking damage. So that's why you absolutely need those. If you want to get platinum. And then also you need enough of the time bonus. So you have to not take damage, kill everything, collect everything, and do it with, like, more time on the clock than I had when I was doing this however many months ago I did this. Oop. God damn it. Why have I dropped 400 frames? Why can I not collect the coins in a ring? Damn it. Aiming those, like, wraparounds is kind of annoying, because it doesn't go straight down. Especially the ones at the end where you have to, like, get all the coins. You have to have the loop be, like, perfectly centered. Was not trying to press up there, I was just trying to input joystick directions. Ugh. Stop! I cannot get the first 10 seconds of this down properly. Okay, we entered that at 138. That's just kind of a good benchmark, I guess. And exit at 129. I was trying to come up with, like, some sort of benchmark so I can tell. That was slow. 119. I missed a coin. Like, I don't know if that's good. $107. I'm saying random number. Well, not random numbers, but I'm just saying numbers. Yeah, it was. That was already probably dead run when I missed the coin. Before that second bonus room, but definitely dead after taking damage. Okay, that was like 2 seconds slower. But I did the room itself much quicker that time. Because that's still 129, okay. I probably need to exit the first room at like 120 or 110. I was at 107, right? I definitely need to do like 110. Ah! Or sorry, no, 120. I was at 170. 120. Okay, that's a 110 exit of that. That feels good. I mean, obviously this is dead run because I took damage, but like... That 110 exit feels like a not terrible target. Getting mid-air dashes off is so awkward. I missed a coin. I missed a coin again. How do I miss the same coin twice? Okay, so we need to do that, but a lot better. Why am I still dropping frames? I don't know. So, like, that was more points because we got coins complete. But I think it's like a 1,500 point swing, because there's a no damage, which I think is 1,000, and not minus 500, so it's a 1,500 point swing. That would still put me not that close to the other times, because that was slow, but, like, that's the kind of thing I need to do. I just need to have, like, 40 seconds left or whatever. Okay, we have most of the ingredients down. We just need to put it together and also figure out if we need to be faster. Well, that's not fast. Although not that slow either. Okay, 119. I said I needed 120, and I got 119.91. Maybe I need better than 120. Because that didn't feel good, and it was 119. Maybe I need like 123 or something. I really got everything but the last one. Was so eager to like shave off time because I knew I was a little slow that I just cost myself all the... Like, I'm trying to save a couple frames by going a little early, and it cost me the attempt. That was a not loop-de-loop dash. Probably because I wasn't dashing? I don't fucking know. One thing that's kind of annoying about this game is, like, there's not a run button, because all the, like, the Y button's used for attacking, which makes sense. But, like, the fact that there's not a run button to dash, like, sometimes if you just hold right, you will dash. But to guarantee it, you need to, like, double tap. And your attacks are different. I am still dropping frames, Jesus Christ. Your attacks are different depending on whether you're dashing or not. So, like, it's very important to, like, first of all, obviously dashing is faster because you're dashing, but it's also important just to, like, if you need to get a dash attack off, you need to be dashing. So, that's also a component of this. Okay, that's 122, that's not bad. I missed a door, that is bad. Okay, that's a 110 exit. Let's roll with this and not fuck up the ending. That is very, very easy to fuck up because there's still a lot of level left. I don't know how you're supposed to kill those guys cleanly. It, like, really... Maybe you need to, like, do the loop-de-loop thing and then hold left to, like, extend the radius of it. That's not something you have to do elsewhere, but maybe that's a thing I can do. I don't think I've tried that. Yeah, that's another thing, like, I'm trying to, like... Also, usually when you do a dash attack, you have to rebuild up your dash. You can't, like, chain dash attacks. So that's why I'm, like, awkwardly stopping after that first row of enemies, so I can get a dash build back up for the second. Not sure if that's necessary, but it feels necessary. I somehow got close enough to collect coins, but not close enough to take damage. We'll get that coin on the way out. I pressed up before I was in the door. Oh my god. Well, now I can't even do the loop-de-loop because the enemy's not fucking there anymore. God damn it. Ugh. Trying to tap right, not up. I clicked the button too early. Whoops. Can I, like, stop fucking everything up by pressing up by accident? That'd be great. Dude, what is with all these frame drops? Thank you, Bitrate, for deciding you don't want to exist. Maybe I should just... Okay, maybe I need to just restart my computer or something. I don't know how bad these frame drops are. Says I've dropped 1.6% of all frames. Which is, you know, not great. Well, that was something. Jesus Christ, why are you not doing the dash attack, buddy? Well, now we're fucked. At least I got that alignment correct this time. Alright, that was a clean run. But not fast. Apparently that's actually my fastest. See, all those defeated, no damage, coins complete. That was my fastest run, and I still feel like I lost like 2-3 seconds. I just need to get that combat faster. I probably need 30 seconds left. Maybe 35. 35 feels ambitious. I don't know. Because what was that, like 27, 26 seconds left on that attempt? I don't actually remember what exactly the time was, but... Too slow. Certainly too little time left on the clock. Okay, 123, that's good. Still can't shake the feeling that not holding right in there is just a problem. Why is my bitrate 3000? Yeah, I just don't know how to get through that quickly, clearly. Oh my god. Okay, that's 27. Okay, that was still somehow a PB, despite how much I'm fucking up the combat section. 27.61, not enough. Alright, maybe we go... 30 feels like the logical amount. Like, I can definitely... If I had an inkling of how to do that part cleanly, it certainly could be faster. I just don't know. Maybe I should just look up a video for how to do that one part faster. Because it really just feels like it is that one combat bit and everything else I'm doing more or less fine. That is not the button. Also, the ironic thing is, I think the reason I picked this to do first is this is, like, more of a platform-focused one and less of a combat-focused one, and it is the combat that's messing me up. Although, I guess that's why I picked it, because, like, Sword is, like, mostly a combat challenge. Water is a little more platformy than combat-y. Sand, I don't remember. And Mech is just, like, the most complicated ability in the game. And I do not know how to use the full moveset very well, and I just will have to figure that out. Shit. been live for half an hour already. It feels like I've been attempting this for like 15, 20 minutes, and I've been live for fucking half an hour. I don't know how long the stream is going to be, because I did start a little late. It's been a long week, and I've just been very tired, so I didn't stream on Tuesday. My goal is to get 2 of these done today in, like, 2.5 to 3 hours. Ideally 3 of them, but I feel like this takes a lot of grinding, and this is one I already have grinded some, so there's, like, non-zero muscle memory. Versus going into, like, any of the other ones, I will just have to, like, completely learn it from basically scratch. Okay. That was completely fine. I tried to get in too early. God damn it. I have no idea how that noise sounds on stream. Probably not good. I should probably not be making that noise into my microphone. Did not mean to tap up on the control stick! And again. Need to do better at, like, aiming that so that I fall, like, directly into the door and not, like, next to it and have to awkwardly... Why did I swerve before I needed to? Okay, 122, but we know 123 is possible. Although since then it's been good. 111 exits fine. I think my best is like a 112 exit, right? Holy fucking shit, you have the worst target. Those are supposed to be targeting projectiles, but they can't see shit that's directly above their heads. It's very bad targeting. That's like basically the same as the previous run. Yeah, 30 on the nose instead of 30. Once again, though, it's just that one combat. It's really just those 2 enemies. I guess maybe I need to start the loop-de-loop, like, very, very slightly earlier, but then I'm afraid I won't get them on the right. I tried to... Yeah, I messed up. As you could tell there, I did not get my dive off properly. I had to slow down. Obviously never good to be slowing down. Yeah, 111 again. Yeah, we missed a fucking cannonball cycle anyways, because I missed a coin and then continued to be bad. Shit. Hey Simon, welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. We are indeed doing the ability challenges. I've gotten the wing mostly now, but there's like just one combat section at the end that I do not know how to do cleanly. So that was not the best execution of that room. Still not really sure if getting that one coin there on the way in or the way out is better. Yo, it's Thursday, Etherless. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I fucking can't! That was a good run up until then. Good enough, I don't know, but good. We've gotten a PB tonight. We did better than the last time I grinded this, which... I actually don't know how many months it's been since Kirby won a bonus stream pull. It's been a bit. Also, I am dropping frames like crazy. I don't know if it's my internet or computer or what. I don't know how noticeable it is. Because it doesn't seem like the bitrate going to 0 dropping frames. It's just like bitrate going to like 3,000 every minute for like 5 seconds. Oh, 120 entry. Usually we get 119. Okay, 112.5 exit. That's maybe a PB. If not, it's close. I messed up the timing. Also, yeah, it's this fucker there that I just do not know how to get through that cleanly at all. It's that one, it's not the first loopy-loop. That one I just fucked up. It's the second loopy-loop. I just don't know the strat for her. Okay, now I'm just bad. God damn it. No, I missed. I would like to be able to get out of the first 10 seconds every time, but that seems like too much to ask for. Okay, maybe it's 15 seconds. Okay, a little bit of a false start there. Shit. Okay, that was better. Why him? And then I just am not dashing because this game doesn't have a fucking run button, but still distinguishes in between running and not running. Yes, the Gordo hitboxes are absurdly generous. I agree. It's also like, the coin hitboxes are also generous. Like, there's times when it feels like either, like, I should both take damage and not get the coin, especially in the, like, ascent part. Like, not this part, like, the final ascent of this room. Like, you can cut it super, super close and still get coins, but, like, not hit the Gordo. It's kind of crazy. I mean, I'm cutting it tight because the game lets me and I, you know, have to. I guess it's really just, it's like not the spikes that count, or like, cause like the spikes go in and out, so it's like the spikes are always, even though they're visibly out, they're just, the hitbox is always retracted. That was so sloppy I almost restarted. I don't know how that happened. Which you don't really notice as much on the small ones, how bad it is, but on the big ones, when the spikes protrude out really far, you definitely notice. Especially on the fucking huge ones you see, you know, directly above me right now. Okay, that was me trying to cut it a little bit too close. They're generous, but they're not infinitely generous. I feel like I should have taken damage there. I feel like 139.8 is the fastest I've ever done that. Why did I jump that one extra time? Fucking Christ. That was still fast, like, even though I made a small mistake. Like, I'm trying to focus on, like, hyper-optimizing everything when I have, like, 3 seconds of time save just because I don't know how to do that last combat section. That was weird. That's unfortunate. God damn it. I somehow didn't do any of the things I wanted to do and swerved directly under that guy. That's awesome. I love that for me. Sure, let's be as slow as fucking possible. Let's continue to be as slow as fucking possible, shall we? Oh, okay, and then let's miss the door, and then let's miss menu and click right instead of down. Let's just make every possible mistake, including ones when the timer is paused and I'm just trying to reset. Sound about right? $138 flat. Apparently, I'm now just failing the first part. Well, that was a quick bat room. Once again, very generous Gordo hitboxes. Ooh, that's not a coin I can afford to miss. I mean, none of them are coins I can afford to miss, but that's not one I can get later. Without losing way too much time off of what was already not a great run, and I hit the Gordo. Stop doing the dive instead of a normal dash. I beseech of you, Kirby. I don't even know if that's the correct use of the word beseech. It just felt like the right time to bust out old-timey English. Okay, better. I missed the door! Okay, 123.4, that's right up there with best times. I don't think I've had a 124. Would like to, obviously, because the faster I am at the part I'm actually decent at, the more room for error I have on the part that I'm not good at. Stop! Why does a loop-de-loop not work? Can't be life resilient, thanks for the good luck. $132 flats. I mean, better than the 131. Oh, that was still a 123.5, and I, like, had a slight delay because I thought I needed one less, jump than I actually did. See, this is why this sucks. Because, like, if it's possible to miss stuff both on the right and on the left, then how are you supposed to do that cleanly? I do not know. How difficult do you think flat is? I don't know. I think if I could... I mean, you know what? I should probably just look up a video of, it really is just that one set of enemies I don't know how to deal with quickly. And I feel like I lose an average of like 2 seconds, and 2 seconds is probably enough time. Like, my PB is something in the vicinity of like 27.5 seconds left, and my guess is I need to clear it with 30 seconds left. Ooh, really? How did I fucking dive back into the corridor? That was funny. Live streaming is? Yeah, it's been a fucking busy-ass week. At work. You're about to get your bachelor's degree, but may go to grad school, not sure yet. What would the grad school be for? Also, usually, I mean, I guess people take gap years, but... I guess people take gap years. It's not that uncommon to go back to grad school later. God damn it. I mean, I don't know. You're honestly not very prepared. What kind of program are you looking into? Like, master's or PhD? What, like, discipline? Not that I'd be that much help unless you were, like, doing math stuff in which I could give some advice, because I have been through that application process. For humanities stuff, no clue. So why am I continuing this run? This is abysmally slow. Some psychology rate may go to counseling or try to teach. Basically, it depends on affordability. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how much, like, It's weird for me to say as someone who's been through grad school. I don't know how much grad school costs. But, like, my math PhD program was fully funded. So, like, I did not have to pay tuition, and I was paid a salary as either a TA or a researcher, depending on essentially how much grant money my advisor had. Depended on if I had to teach or not. But, like, I didn't have to worry about, like, student loans or anything. I was making, I mean, not a lot of money. Not like, it's not like grad student is the highest paying job, but it was, like, a job I could, you know, afford to live off of. And so I didn't really have to think about, is this worth it financially? I think I even said going in, like, I'm not really sure what I want to do post-grad school, but I'm getting paid for 5 years to get a PhD and figure it out. And then, it took 6 years and I didn't get a degree, and I figured out what I want to do is not academia, but that's a conversation in and of itself. God damn it. You change your mind? Yeah! I'm not, like... I'm not, like, upset at the fact that... I mean, I'm upset with myself that I wasn't able to finish the degree program, even if it's not what I was doing. Like, I don't like being a dropout. But it's more like I probably, like, I feel like the real thing is I should have kind of pieced things together sooner and thought about, like, exit strategies more in advance, like, you know, 2 years or whatever before. I have a decent job, yes, no, that's true. But it's more just like, I stumbled... I don't want to say by luck, because it's not luck necessarily that I got this job, but like, I got lucky because it's a competitive industry, and like, I certainly did not have to get the internship offer I got, and I certainly did not have to, you know, parlay that into a job. Like, I'm lucky that things worked out. Like, I don't know. My whole view on, like, admissions to things... And I think about this more for, like, admissions to college or grad school, but it's, I think, true to some extent for jobs also, is, like, there's a skill threshold in, like, you have to be good enough that it's an environment you can succeed in and people will accept you either into school or into a job. But they have more people that, you know... They have more people in their applicant pool than that are highly qualified than they can accept. So, like... So, like, to some extent, it's like, oh, you know, my interviewer happened to, you know, be having a good day. Or, like, the interview questions I got asked happened to be ones I knew the answer to, instead of, you know, very similar types of questions that I wouldn't quite have done as well on. Blech. I need to be like 5 seconds faster than that. And even as is, like, I don't know if I got lucky or if just the internship process is less, less competitive than the full-time process, or if something about how the interview process works, it was better for me for the internship than full-time, but, like, I I'm a quantitative researcher doing quantitative finance. I applied to 3 internships. I got 2 offers, which is crazy. Didn't get a return offer from my internship. I applied to like 30-ish places and got 1 job offer, and that's where I am now. So like, and the place I'm working now is not a so like, I was I was, you know, 1 blown interview away from, like, having to do some serious soul-searching of, like, what the fuck am I gonna do with my life? I know academia is not the answer. And also coming to terms with that I may not finish my degree, like, at the same time. Because I was still delusional enough when I accepted the job offer to, like, think that I would still finish my degree. That did not happen. And, like, I had at least some safety net. Of having a job offer. But then and then what terrifies me is, like, alright, if I get fired for whatever reason, right? Either I'm not good enough, or for whatever reason, my team happens to, you know, lose a lot of money and can't afford to keep hiring everyone. Like, these things happen. It's a cutthroat industry. Like, what am I gonna do? I have... Like, what do I have to fall back on? I'll have, you know, whatever experience I have, which at this point is like 8 months. I guess 9 months of experience. Plus an internship. But, like, if those don't last, that's obviously not great, right? That's 2 places that saw me work for a while and then said no. So, like, I don't know what the odds of me getting another similar, like, you know, a 3rd first chance. I don't know what the odds of that would be. And then I'm a and then that's the only stuff I've done other than grad school since college, and that I've dropped it, right? So, like, I don't even know if that's a likely scenario, but I've learned that I can very much catastrophize things. And, like, only think about worst-case scenarios, or think too much about worst-case scenarios. And it's obviously not healthy, but, like, anxiety is a bitch. And so these thoughts have been running through my head in and off. Like, sometimes I'm like, okay, I have decent job security, and sometimes it's like, oh, I, you know, very clearly showed that I'm a junior member by fucking up that analysis, or not asking the right follow-up questions, or just not understanding some standard industry term because I hadn't, you know, been exposed to it before. And I think what it is, and I don't know if the anxiety is something I've always had, or if it just manifests itself because of the grad school stuff, or what, or, like, I don't know if it was latent, or if it, like, got triggered by the grad school stuff, I don't know. I don't remember where I was going with that sentence, I'm going to be completely honest. I think what caused me with the whole grad school experience, more than even not finishing, is just the lack of self-confidence. Or the loss to self-confidence. Because for the first time, like, my self-belief of, oh, I'll get it done. When push comes to shove, I'll figure out a way to get shit done. Oh my god, fucking Dash, you pink fluffball. What was I saying? Yeah, the self-confidence thing. It's just like, it's the first time that something I fully believed, or at least the first time in a while, That's something I fully believed I would get done, and certainly the first thing of the magnitude of, a 6-year degree program, or 5, or what I thought was 5 years. Is like, yeah, it feels like a failure. It feels like a failure. I don't know if that's fully fair to say it is, but I don't think it's unfair. And that's tough, and that's gonna it's lived with me for a while. It's been, a year, and it hasn't fully gone away. And it's in moments of high anxiety when I'm down for other reasons, like, my models are losing money, or stuff like that. It just all comes up. Instead of saying, what if something bad happens, say, what if something good happens? That's fair! I think it's tougher when something good happening would be just, like, not that much of a change to where I am now. Like, the good stuff happening would be, like, I stay in my job currently for a few years at least, and, like, build up more of a social life than I currently have. But, like, professionally, the good scenario is, like, staying the course. It's not like going out there to make something happen, or it's not like a drastic change. Like, it's too early to, like, reevaluate if this is where I want to be working. I just need to stick with it. No, I get it. I get it. I've learned a lot about myself over the past couple of years. Not all things I necessarily like about myself, but it's better knowing than not knowing. I've certainly learned a lot on the job. Like, no, it's not a complete waste. But, like, the rational part of my brain that knows all these things is not the one that causes the catastrophizing. It's the stupid emotional anxiety thing that's like, yeah, but what if no, that I just can't shake from my brain, I think it's time to look up a clear video of this. Kirby Dreamland Deluxe Hard Wing Challenge. I just want to see how they do that one section. It is truly just this one section of the fucking level. Okay, they're also faster than me through the rest of it, but... Oh, they're way faster than me. Oh, you can... Okay, I see what they're doing. That I just didn't know was a thing you could do. They're doing, like, the, Also, I like how the, I just realized, I like how the fucking, the YouTube channel name for this is Kirby Pwned You. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, so what does he do here? Oh, he does like a jump. It's a good name. It's also a very, like, 2012 name, but also that's when I first started, like, getting on the internet, right? Like, I have nostalgia for... The word pwned is very dated, obviously, but, like, it's dated in a way that I appreciate it. That was not good. I should just practice at that one part, like the maneuver. Because I think the secret is, like, I'm not supposed to dash into it. No, that was not it. I don't know, it's like, the video does not... I wish there were like a fucking input display on the video, but I don't know if that's really possible. I just do not get how to do what I'm supposed to do. Why is my bitrate down to 2,000? Oh good, it went down to 1,100. That's exactly how many bits I wanted. I don't know what is with my internet tonight. Maybe I just need to restart my computer, I don't know. We'll make sure to do that before next stream. Ow. Way to miss. Way to fucking be. I'm on anti-anxiety medication, to be clear. And I have a psychiatrist. Like, I'm okay. I have the support I need. The stream is more just me... Did I miss a coin there? Yeah. The stream is more just me venting than, like, legitimately asking for advice. Stop being bad. I don't know why I decided to try. Honestly, I think the point in any sort of challenge where I'm going insane is when I start, like, singing to the music or doing the sound effects or something like that. That's how you know things are not going well in the grind. Memorization of a song would mean you've heard it on. Yeah, that's certainly part of it. But it's more like I have run out of anything else to say, so I'm just copying what stimulus is being thrown at me. Well, that didn't do any of the things I wanted it to. Not even gonna look at the fucking timer. Fuck! Oh. We made 2 mistakes. Oh, we didn't have it anyways. That was basically this. That would have been basically the same. Even if I got in the last couple points, it would have been like 10 points more than the previous run. It is a good song. I just wish I could. I guess all of the challenges use the same song. I just wish I would fucking beat this. And I watch a video of the guy kind of hitting an enemy and then just like jumping and then doing the attack, and I just don't know. It's like he's like stabbed the enemy, and then while the enemy is stabbed, jumps, and then does the attack, and like having increased height helps or something. I don't know. Hacks? I don't think it's hacks. I think it's just I don't fucking know how to use wing very well, and I'm trying the same strats that don't really work because I'm stubborn. I don't know. Maybe I should just move on to a different one. Maybe wing is just not happening. I missed a coin, I think. Did I miss a coin? I'm not 100% sure. Actually, that kind of worked. Now I'm gonna be sad if I miss a coin. Oh, never mind. I did miss a coin. I don't think I would have been fast enough anyways. I think I need sub 30. And now, or super 30? What's the opposite of sub? Because I need more. Super 30? I need super 30. At least. I might need more. But that was a 29.6, so that wouldn't have been fast enough anyways. Do I know how I did that loop-de-loop, at least with some semblance of cleanliness? No! No, I don't. Shit. Now we're slow as fuck. That was clean, though. But then we just have to wait on the cycle anyway. Ow! Actually, I don't know if those things are on a global cycle, or if it depends on when you spawn them in. Shit! Fuck. Generous Gordo Hitboxes, Volume 17. Okay, it felt good. I want a 132 exit, and I'm simply not getting 132 exits. $123.4 is good, though. I have not had a 124 exit of that room yet. God damn it. I got caught on the corner and tried to make it, and definitely couldn't make it, but I wasn't gonna win if I didn't, so I had to try. Still 131. Every time I'm like, oh man, that was clean, it's still just a fucking 131. And that was bad because the ascent was bad. Now we just have a average 111. Fucking Christ! Nothing matters. Honestly, yeah, maybe that's a strat. We just kill the first one, and then turn around and do that. That's twice in a row that that's actually kind of worked. Now, of course, when I try to do it, it will not work. But at least that's something, which is better than the nothing we had, so... Worthy of consideration. Still 139. I don't really know what made that better than all the 138s. It kind of just felt like I'm doing the same stuff I've done a million times, except for that one was randomly half a second faster. And then I can't get all the coins, so why fucking bother? Yeah, 121, Jesus. Yep, 110, we need like 112 or 113 probably. Stop missing every single fucking coin, please. Oh, what did I just fucking say? Also, remember when I said when I try to do that strat it won't work? Yeah. I don't even know if I'm making progress at this point. This is keep bashing my head into a wall because the thing I really need to practice is like a minute in. That was not good. That was fast until until it wasn't. Fuck. That was the worst menuing ever. What are the other ones? So the other ones we have available are mech, sand, water, and sword. I think there's a channel point thing up if anyone wants to redeem one of the other ones. If not, I'll keep working on this until I get a 30-second on the clock run, and then if that's not enough, then we gotta get back to the drawing board. Ooh, almost a 124. Almost a 124. I missed a coin. Tried to go too fast, missed a coin. Once again, I've run out of things to talk about. I think what I learned there is using the wing is faster than being on the ground. So how to get the... that's .9... Didn't we have .95 last time and now we got .96? The game is just taunting me. It knows I want a 124, and it is refusing to give one to me. By like 2 frames. Ooh, really? It's just so fucking over. Fucking combat gets me every time. And that's a 131, probably because I didn't fly enough. Oops. Ooh, I just got too greedy there. That was bad. That was just not good. That is what bad means, in fact. Bad is, in fact, not good. Welcome to Grammar Lessons with Apple Singer. That's not even grammar, I guess. That's just, like, vocabulary lessons. Welcome to How to Construct a Sentence with Apple Singer, who might not be qualified to give such a lecture. Ooh, 140. Okay, we got a 133 exit. This is definitely the best start we've had. We didn't get a single 124, then we get a 124.6. Okay, sure. Okay, well, this is definitely our best run, but, like, I don't have any confidence in my ability to do the ending properly, and I might not even get there, because I fucked that up. Nope. I don't even know if that enemy's dead. It isn't. God damn it, dude. Okay, let's try. I guess we'll try doing like a jump thing and not dash into it. Because that clearly isn't working. Oh my god! Also, it's definitely faster if I do, like, the loop-de-loop thing instead of the dive thing, but I don't really know what causes one versus the other, because it feels like I'm doing the same inputs. So... might be a dash versus no dash, might just be a timing game, might be relative to the wall. I truly do not know. Maybe it's dash versus no dash. Extra jump input there, because why not, I guess. Well, that's fine. I can get that one later. With nice. Ugh, I can't even construct a sentence anymore. I just don't think I'm any better at this than when I started. Because the one relevant part I just still, or not, the one part that I don't know how to do, and remember not knowing how to do last time, I still don't fucking know how to do. And I was too fucking cowardly to go for that. Yeah, even a clean ending isn't gonna do it at this point. And that wasn't the clean ending, because I got hit by a fucking cannonball. Damn it. We're gonna get this tonight, he says, without any sort of self-assurance that I actually will. I don't know why I switched that from third person to first person halfway through the sentence. Okay, that was better, even though it wasn't the optimal movement, just because I did it sooner, so I, like, was closer to the door. Definitely almost ran into the Gordo. Another 124. Nice, nice. $112, not quite a 113. 112.9. You know what? Realistically, that might be as good as I'm gonna do that section. Okay. That's all I got with the strats I know how to do. We'll see if 32 point whatever is good enough. That's like a 5-second PB. Yeah! There we go. Finally. That was a significant PB. Look how off that is from all of the other ones. Now, granted, the 30-second left is a bonus. Like, I think 20 seconds was 500, this is 1,000. So that itself is, like, 500 of the points. But also, I think I had, like, 27 something, and that was almost 33. Alright. We're good. Alright, our options are mech, water, sword, and sand. I'm gonna go sand. I don't necessarily remember all the moves. So sand wave, okay, so it's double, I think that's just like a dash. And then sand kick, I guess. You can grab, I forgot you could grab things. Down and Y to smash. And then there's sandstorms, hurricane, normal dash, ball. And then there's the, like, hide and reveal. Geyser, and then down up attack is sandcastle, which I know is, like, at least somewhat relevant. This is gonna be more learning how to do the challenge. You sand dash, you sand hammer, which is down and wide to destroy blocks. You sandball, which is down wide midair to defeat enemies below you. Alright. Understood. And then we have an up attack. Ow. Ow, the sequel. You have to, like, charge that. Hit that, go in here. And then... okay, so what I really need to do there is, like... like, I need to do an up attack and a down attack there, I think. Yeah, I'm not... this is one where it's like, there's a lot of ways to get through, and I'm just not sure what the optimal way is. How are you not dead? You know, I could have pressed any of the buttons I was trying to there, and that would have gone better. Alright, so what's the deal here? Not that. No. That's a sandcastle thing. I don't know if the sandcastle is helpful for that room, though. What are the pro tips? Okay, never mind. It shows using sandcastle in that exact room that I was just in. Okay. Can you just... okay. I haven't even gotten to the other parts it's talking about, but it did tell me to use a sandcastle after I said I'm not sure if a sandcastle is the right idea, so... Enemies that don't die in one hit. Pretty annoying. Okay. We're just gonna learn how to do a run first. Yeah, we have to do the reach out there. You know what I need to do? Anytime I need to go up, I need to do the sand hide thing. Instead of just, like, jumping. Especially if I need to do an attack. Okay. That's something, right? Oop. Wrong button. Wrong button again. Well, I need to get used to doing that. I need to get used to doing that. Alright, what's this room? It's... Hey, you know I said I need to get used to doing that, and then I just didn't do that at all? Okay, how does this work? It's Y. Yeah, no, I just need to do that. It's just a lot of... It's just doing that a lot. Any vertical section is going to be faster to do that than to, like, attack above me. And then jump separately. Like this. It's faster to do that. This one, where I don't have to move, I do want to do that. And then that was an example of, yeah, you just need to do that. This we go down, up, attack. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Do the reach. Alright, I think we're making progress in learning the level. Oh, missed one. It's a problem. Oh my god. Made that mistake again. And then... up! And then back down. Alright, let's just try to get to the end so we can, like, learn everything there is to know about this level. So it's doing a lot of this. Oh wait, we can make these jumps because there's wind going up. So it's still doing this. Okay, Jesus. This is a gold medal. Okay, we got everything there is to get there. We just, you know, had no time left. Okay. Well, now we know everything there is, other than how to do any of that remotely fast. Other than, you know, a lot of that move. Sandcastle. I really did not. The reason I'm like, oh, this isn't a sandcastle is I just didn't think the sandcastle would reach the top target, but it absolutely does. It is so funny that, like, I get it, it's a sand power-up, it makes sense, but it still is really funny to me that the sandcastle is this just absolutely devastating attack. Really need to do this without slowing down. And then we got the climb TM. Oh, so I'm just holding the trigger button this entire time. My guess is, I don't know if 30 seconds is enough, but like that was pretty clean up until the end. We'll see what this is compared to what I've done. Not even a PB. Okay, I probably have gone 30 seconds and I need like 35. Well, I've gone way faster than that. Jesus. Huh. I mean, you know that wasn't ultra fast, but it didn't feel ultra slow. I mean, I guess I gotta do like 7 seconds faster or something. I don't know. I guess we'll have some idea when we get sub 30, because we're not getting like more bonuses on top of that. Okay, that was just sloppy. That was just sloppy. Okay, 137. Don't know how good that is, really. Probably not very. Okay, 116. Probably want to go closer to 120. Better. Be nice if I stop missing that coin. Okay, so that's what happens when I do the, when I press the sandball button too early when I'm still in the air. I do, like, the mid-air guard thing. And then I don't actually go into sand form. That was very sloppy. Yeah, I was like 2 seconds lower than the last time, which didn't even feel perfect. And then I'm facing the wrong way. So that's a problem. How does everyone feel about the sand power, by the way? Because this is one of the new, or copy ability, because this is one of the copy abilities they added to the remake that weren't in the original. fan of it, but I don't know if that's the common opinion. I just like the fact that it has, like, a dash move, an up attack, and a down attack. Because a lot of copy abilities don't have all of those. And I would just, you know, I like having all of those. It makes me feel more capable. I mean, any dashing obviously just makes movement feel a lot better. And having up and down attack just makes me feel less vulnerable. Also, sand is like, you can just hide in the sandball and be immune from most damage, which is great. Obviously, that makes the game easier. I don't necessarily know if I think I would still like sand even if it didn't have that thing. But just having... I mean, there's 2 forms of up attack, even. Because there's the, like, sand guys are up. But then there's also the ability to... like... There's like, the plume of sand up, and then there's the, like, curl into a sand ball. And then... jump out of it. So there's 2 different ways to attack upwards. Which is very nice, considering some copy abilities don't even give you 1. Well... I was 30. And yeah, basically exactly 30. I got 10 points more. And you can see that I think it's 10 points for every... I think it's 50 points a second is how it works. So if my PB is 240 better, I think I had almost a 35. Actually, that probably is exactly a 35. That might be exactly a 35, and that wasn't enough. So I need to do, like, over 5 seconds. Basically, I need to do more than 5 seconds better than what I just did. Which, that seems hard. Not that that was the most perfect run, but 5 seconds is a lot of time to shave off of a minute and 30-second run, you know? There's not that many seconds. That's 5 seconds out of 90. And it's more than that. It could be 10 seconds I need. I really don't like that the cannons have hurt boxes. That is me getting so fucking scared of dashing too far that I didn't even fucking dash at all. And 138, that's better. Hell, left too early. And... yeah. I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. 115 is not, just not gonna cut it. Well, that would have been good if I hadn't missed a 1 gold coin. Still gonna do this for practice. That was slow. Run along the ground. Okay, that still wasn't fast enough. Even if I had gotten all the coins, I would not have beaten those other runs. Because I would have 1,500 points more than that, which is like 42-1 or something. I had 42-5, was it? I don't know. I don't think that was good enough. Stop! That one enemy is really annoyingly placed. Also, the amount of fucking times that you have to get your dash started back up is so many. And it's awkward every time. I don't really know how I did that, or if it was fast. But it was something I did. And it wasn't fast, and I did a dash attack instead of an up attack. Maybe there's just more places to use Sandcastle. That I'm not taking advantage of? I don't know. $139, that's good. Okay, this is like 3 seconds better than that last run. And I hit the wrong button. Okay, now we're only like a second or two better. I don't know why I held down. That's because, you know why I held down that door? I don't know why I thought the sandball would collect the coins for me. That is not how that works. I held down out of the door because that's what you do after the first or in the previous challenge. Because you have to fall through a semi-solid. God, how fucking slow can you get? This is a practice attempt at this point. Like 2 seconds off where I should be, 2.5 seconds off where I should be. Sure. Yeah, we're solid 3 seconds off the pace right now. And I missed that. Once again, this is just a practice attempt. The one thing I did right this attempt is the fall down. That was actually decent. Maybe we can do a good ending. Nope, we cannot. Because I missed a coin, and it was still only a 32. So it wouldn't have been good enough anyways. That would have been 1,001. So that would have been 42,610. So that would have been second. Which is not quite good enough, given that first was not good enough. I don't know if there's any, like, obvious time save I'm missing, or it's just, like, you know, do everything better and find a couple of better strats. Like, not... and get every single dash off, which is very annoying. I will miss them, and I don't want to. Okay, 117, that's better. I think ideally I'd like to be in this door at 1 minute left. That was 58 in the door. So that's just kind of what we're looking at here. That's probably a PB, 36. I think that is a PB. I don't know if it's fast enough. I don't know what the threshold is here. I guess we're about to find out. Not 36. We need to have more than 36.65 seconds on the timer, and that felt pretty damn clean. What did I mess up? I think I messed up the bomb down, a little bit at the start. I mean, there's certainly improvements, but that was a pretty solid, clean run. Not enough. Absolutely not enough. I need to figure out that section, actually, because I need to, like, you know, not get hit, obviously. I like the idea of kind of hitting him back and then finishing him off with this. Like, I like this idea. I don't know how consistent that is, but it feels good. It feels like the right thing to do. 139, okay. Yeah, it's a 133 exit. I think that's up there with the best I've been able to do. And that's me not dashing. Okay, 118. I don't know if I missed any coins or anything. I certainly slowed down because I missed the enemy. Okay, so wait, that's 58. That's the same thing I was last time. This is just the same run, isn't it? I think I did that room faster, so this is probably just half a second faster than the last run. Contingent on me not having missed anything so far. Okay, no, we're good. Okay, that was actually better. That was more than a full second faster than the last run. Is the difference between failure and success the difference between a 36 and a 37? No! Damn. The faster I'm getting at this, the more I'm like, yeah, I can go faster than that. Yeah, it was not a good start because I had to do the slower up thing. When you have to attack an enemy above you, it's good, but it's worse than just jumping if there isn't an enemy above you, and like, that combo just didn't work. Okay, like, that's... Oh my god, I turned around by accident. Yeah... I feel like I saved time by getting the fall down better at the start of the second room. And not missing any dashes, like re-dashes, in the long horizontal section at the end of the first room. I feel like those two sections, which are back-to-back sections of the level, end of the first room, start of the second, are where I have the most time to save from the PB run I got. I mean, obviously there's, minor, optimizations everywhere, but those feel like the biggest, like, I definitely lost time there sections. I don't think that was the right thing to do there. Actually, I don't know, was that faster than the stand-in-place attack? I don't know. Oops. That was slow. I don't think it was faster, but I also lost time after that, so I don't really know what caused the time loss. How did I miss that coin? Okay. Not the fastest, not the slowest. But this is where we can make up time. Oh yeah, I had to turn around. I forgot about that happening. Also, that was much cleaner. Okay, that was really good. No, but that's still a 58. Like, that's not... That felt faster, and it wasn't. Like, this is just the same run. That's like the exact same run. I think that's a tie, or at least 10 points off. Oh wait, no, sorry, that's a tie of the... That's 10 points off of the second place run, but no, I had a 37, so 36 second worse. I think I messed up the end a bit, but yeah, just not good. That one felt like it should have been better, and it, like, to that point, and it just wasn't. And then the ending wasn't quite as clean as the PB, I get that, but... It does kind of feel like the attempt is lost already. Is there just something I'm missing? Like some nice door entry. Is there some strat I'm missing that just makes us go way faster? Because I feel like I'm executing decently well and it's just not good enough. Like, compared that to the wing challenge where I felt like I did not know the strats, kind of ad-libbed that one combat section to, like, good enough and still got it. Okay, 139, that's better. Nice door entry! How do I fuck up entering a door twice in a row? Yeah, it's just a very high 117. And I missed the gold. I mean, there's obviously stuff to cut tighter. No, why'd you go down there? Like, you know, releasing the charge grab at the right time and stuff. Big picture-wise, I'm not really sure. Other than just doing everything I've done, like, super clean. Don't really know what else to do. $139 feels like as good as I'm getting with my current knowledge of the level. We entered the door properly. That is an improvement. Okay, that's a second better than last time. That was good, except for I didn't fall in a straight line. $59 flat. Cool, that's technically better. But not that much better. This is like half a second faster, maybe. That's a 38! That is a PB by, like, a couple ticks. Like, a couple tenths of a second. I don't know if the difference between a 37 or 38 is the goal. It was! It actually was. That very small amount of time. That was two... The scoring is in increments of 10. That was 2 increments faster. That was a 38.2. The previous one was like 37.8 or something. I guess you need a 38. And I got a high 37. I thought I was looking for like a 40 on that one. And was quickly losing hope, but... There we go! Excuse me. We got another one. Thanks for the congrats, Life Resilient. Alright, I'm gonna be honest. I think with... I started stream late. I know this is a super early point to end off the stream. You beat the level you were stuck on when you were watching? The wing one? Yes, I did beat the wing one. We beat wing and sand today. We have sword, water, and mech left. And I'm gonna be honest, I just don't think I have the time or energy to, like, beat any of those. It's already 10:20 because I started super late. It's been a tiring week, and I think the grind for... I'm not good at mech at all. This one will take a while. The water one is hard, and sword one, I don't know. I don't think I could do any of these in, like, half an hour before I would ideally like to end, so... I'm just gonna call this a short stream. Sorry for everyone who wanted to see a longer bonus stream, but I think we're just gonna call it here. Also, I've dropped 5,000 frames this stream, so clearly something does not want me to stream tonight. We're gonna call it here on our success and not, you know, grind myself into oblivion on a new thing while I'm running low on energy. Does anyone want to raid? Not really. I'm probably just gonna head out afterwards and get ready for bed. So that's gonna be it. I'll be back most likely on Saturday. I don't know what I'll be playing. Maybe Versus. If I don't feel like Versus, maybe a new first playthrough because I finally finished Repack 2. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Stream should be Saturday night. Should be a longer stream and not this 2-hour stuff or even the weekday 3-hour. Should be like a full-length stream. But anyways, thank you all so much for coming to stream. Hope to see you back here next time. Have a good night and take it easy, everybody.